Hello! In today's video, we are going to be collecting our end of season rewards and also talking about how our season went overall. There's also this new Grimoire event here, so we'll touch on that as well. First, let's just go ahead and talk about how our season went. So we did end up winning. It was a pretty fun fight. Unfortunately, I didn't stream this fight. The way that we were fighting was just very involved. We were moving back and forth a lot around here. We had a lot of markers and timed attacks and things like that, so I didn't think that it would lend itself very well to streaming. However, I did record a bunch of it, so I think I'll probably upload some of that footage eventually. But yeah, we did end up winning this. It was a 2v4 KVK, so I kind of think that us winning was the expected outcome. I remember giving Echo, I think, a 30 to 40% chance of winning this KVK or something like that. So yeah, I think that us winning was probably expected. But that being said, Echo put up a very good fight. It lasted for a few days at least in the final zone there before he pushed them off the Dragon Plateau. You can see here, I think they got a record here with 6 billion merits. Now, I'm not 100% sure. Maybe other alliances have gotten more than this. But still, this is pretty good. The reason why it's so high, obviously, is that they were just fighting all season. Whereas we really only got to fight in the final zone. You can see we here have like 1.7 billion. BDO as well got to fight all season. They have 4.4 billion. So that's pretty good. Speaking of BDO, they did get pushed out first, but that's because I think they were still dealing with recovering from their fight against, I think it was RAC or something that they were having a hard time with, and then GG as well. So yeah, when they came into final zone, I don't think that they were at 100%. And we were eventually able to push through them here, push through their bastion, and yeah, we did managed to secure the win for the season. And now in hindsight, we're going to be talking about, was it a good call to go for a 2v4 KVK? I think for everyone other than our kingdom it probably was. I think ROG definitely got the short end of the stick here just because we did not have the opportunity to do anything aside from like when the final zone opened. We had like 2 days of fighting. But other than that, I think everyone else in this KVK, even GG, had a lot of fun. And we did have fun for the couple of days we had in Final Zone. So I think if you can get a 2v4 situation where you have like two really strong kingdoms that are definitely stronger in 1v1s than the other 4 kingdoms, then it might make sense. But I think that probably a 3v3 would be more fun for everyone. Anyways, with that being said, let's go ahead and get to some of our season rewards here. So I don't know if you guys watched my video before, but the way that I think about the end of season compendium is that I don't want to do it unless there are 3 artifacts in it that I want. This is even more important now that there's the new exemplar artifact system, which is going to be very hard to unlock as free to play. But the only artifact in here that I would maybe want is Thunder Elegy, and 1 more copy of Phoenix Eye, I guess, and that is max. But yeah, definitely not 3 premium artifacts in here that I would want, or there's definitely not that many at least. So yeah, we're going to be skipping on this season for sure. I think that going off the 3 metric is good for you as well when you're deciding if you want to do this or not. If there are 2 artifacts in here that you want, you're like at break even when compared to Forge of Light. But if there's only 1 artifact, then you really shouldn't do it. Unless, of course, you just want the legendary copies for pulling exemplar artifacts. Which, I mean, then what, you're valuing an exemplar pull at 90,000 gems, which that seems pretty reasonable, I guess. So, yeah, if you just want the legendary copies or the exemplar artifacts, then of course you're going to be spending your 30,000 gems here. Well, let's go ahead and move on now and collect some of the Conquest Achievements. So we should have quite a few of these. Yeah, we got the 12 million merit one here to claim. That's because I just did a bunch of merit farming. I can go ahead and yeah, show that. Whole bunch of merit farming. I even had like a 600k report. Let me go ahead and find that real quick. You can see here is my 600k report. Thanks to Nepo guy for feeding me 1.5 million merits, and then thanks to Cobol as well for also helping. But yeah, this is pretty crazy. This is obviously using Rays of Remedy, and then just the Inf Stack for Mage March merit farming method, which you can see here. You just do a lot of sevs to them, and you take nothing back. So that's how that works out. But anyways, let's continue with our Conquest Achievements. Go into the Warband here. Got 2 Legendary Hero tokens, 2 more, 2 Artifact keys, I guess, and some reserves. Another Amber and 3 tokens, another 2 tokens. And that's it for those. Then we have 1 Realm Achievement as well, and there's really nothing there. Alright, so that's it for that. There are some personal achievements here that I could still get. You can see I really didn't do any building this season. That's really bad. I probably should participate in more building. I also didn't go for 20 villages, but yeah, we're a bit too late to get that done. Anyway, let's go ahead and get our end of season rewards here for the 20 and 35 achievements. Let's do the 35 first. Just grab that Ascension emblem. That's nice for when we eventually get the Exemplar Artifact system in 6 years. By the way, I will have a video that talks about the Exemplar Artifact system in the future. If you're wondering why I didn't already make one, that would be because I am waiting until the Forge of Light comes back so that I'm able to actually see how far away that I am. Because right now, unless I were to message support, there is no way for me to even know how far away I am, which is kind of sad. But I'm pretty sure I'm around like 450, 550 Forge of Light pulls, so yeah, I did some math, and it's going to take me, at least 2 years to get Exemplar Artifacts if I like just prioritize that. Anyways, go ahead and do this random legendary hero pull. You can go ahead and see what's on the wheel. We do have Bert Tohar still, so I guess I'll be happy. Do I even want anyone here? I guess Thundolin, or like the Danfell Urag unlock, I guess. But yeah, this wheel is pretty underwhelming for me because like all the heroes, like Thalia is already 555, Magrat's 5-5. I guess maybe Zeta is probably my best pick here after Thundolin. Yeah, let's go ahead and see what we get, I guess. Probably gonna give me Bertrand though, eh? Oh no, Thundolin. Alright, cool. 10 more tokens towards my Thundolin. Nice. I guess I can go ahead and actually show you guys my Thundolin as well. Since we are... yeah, since we got those tokens. So, see, I'm 5325, 33 out of 50. So, I think I'm like 300 and something tokens away from Awakening. If my math isn't like super far off. Yeah, I guess like 327, I think. Maybe 337. Anyways, that's we're getting there. Obviously, I could use these tokens to get that done, but that would be psychotic, so I won't be doing that. We're going to be saving these tokens, obviously, for the G4 mages, assuming that they're any good. And Thundolin will just get awakened over time from like the daily VIP heads. So now that we got those achievements done there, those rewards claimed, one thing that we do need to do actually is go into the Timeless Treasury here. So let's go ahead and activate that. And as you can see, I farmed a lot of merits earlier. That's a lot of merits. So we're going to prioritize the CP and then the warrants. And this is just 1 million, right? Yes, it is. Okay, so we can actually refresh this, and this is going to... Do I have to reopen it? Okay. I never did the refresh this season, so yeah, you do actually have to reopen it. And look at that. We spent a perfect amount, or got a perfect amount of merits there. I guess one thing that I could have done here for a little bit of efficiency is that I could have gotten this. But that's only 80 pet coins, so we're not going to cry about that. Let's go ahead and buy up this ore, I guess. And we'll just leave it at that for our merits. That's going to be nice. Now, did it automatically use the warrants? It did automatically use the warrants. Okay. So I will go ahead and use these warrants after I'm done recording. But what's nice now is that we will have all of these CP bags. We can go ahead and use those for the Brink of War stage. And that'll be nice. That'll definitely help out with getting some points done. Anyways, now we gotta move on to our legendary hero tokens. And that would be in the token exchange store. So this is something that's pretty difficult to navigate as free-to-play, I would say, just because you're going to run out of tokens pretty soon. So we can sacrifice these 20 Velen tokens that I got this season after I awakened my Velen just a couple of weeks ago. So yeah, I awakened Velen, and then 2 of the 3 legendaries I pulled from gold keys ended up being him, so that's fun. But yeah, we can go ahead and scrap him since he's awakened. We can scrap the Nika tokens, and let's see how far that gets us. It doesn't even get us enough to buy all the legendary hero tokens. Okay. And now is when we have to start making some decisions. I think we just want to get rid of our cavalry hero heads again. Yeah, we don't need our cavalry heads. We definitely don't. And I almost just want to full send it on Nico and get rid of all of his heads, but I don't know. We're definitely starting to run out of heads here. Let's just buy out what we can. Let's buy out the gold keys first, actually. And we can buy out the artifact keys as well. We can go ahead and open those here in a second, and we'll buy out these legendary hero tokens. So yeah, we definitely need at least something else here, because we want to buy out the regeneration potions and the speed ups. I'm considering buying the epic hero tokens. That way I have them in the bag to potentially awaken a new epic hero when they come into the game. But I think I'm getting to the point with like my 5 March here that I don't know if I even need epic heroes or new epic heroes that much anymore. I did get, or I almost have, Muziang awakened. I think I probably could awaken her already. No, okay, I'm 9 tokens off being able to awaken her. But yeah, I guess we're not going to buy those epic tokens. What we will do though is we will open up these gold keys here real quick, and we get a Bakshi and a Garwood we can scrap. So that's exactly what we were here for. That is awesome. Alright, and then we wouldn't expect to get anything else from the rest of these keys, I don't think. Yeah, those are just 2 epics. Maybe we get lucky here on the last one. No, just some more epics. Okay, well that is what it is. While we're here, we'll also go ahead and open up the artifact keys. But I did get, I think it was a Fang of Ashkari like 2 days ago. So we likely won't get anything here either. If we do, we'll be like 50 under pity or like 40 under pity. That'd be pretty crazy. Let's see. Oh, we do get something. Oh, that's nice. Alright, so we're going to end up getting some decent rewards from this season. So I think it's probably going to be here. No, it's not. If you've watched some of my previous videos, like every time I do artifact pulls, it always seems to be here for some reason. Okay, that's the epic. Okay, now which one is it? It's probably the left. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, Springs of Silence. Alright, sure. That might actually be the one that I got recently. That sucks. That really sucks. Go ahead and see like what extra fodder I'm working with right here. Yeah, 3 Springs of Silences. I could have that artifact max level, because I'm pretty sure I have one like used to upgrade a different artifact somewhere up here. That's just ridiculous. This is why I need the exemplar system to get rid of these artifacts. That sucks. Anyways, let's go back into the store here. We can scrap the Garwood tokens and the Bakar tokens. That does not get us enough. I think we're just gonna do it. Get rid of all the Nico tokens. I just have no plans of being an archer main. I have max shadow blades. I got like some okay archer artifacts, but I did just get rid of all of my archers. So that's a thing. And yeah, I just haven't really invested in their pets or anything. I don't have I don't have Falgrim or Sybil. I'm not working on them. Nico's second skill is the engineering one, so It's kind of hard to invest in Nico as well without skill lock. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead and full send here. GG's, Nico. It was nice knowing you. Salut. And Nico's gone. 2 years of collecting Nico heads is gone. Let's go ahead and buy these regeneration potions and buy these speed ups. And then we're going to leave it there. The reason why we're going to leave it there is that I don't actually need these legendary hero medals. If we go ahead and take a look, I have a pretty good amount, and by the time G4 mages come out, I will have enough to 6-star both of them. So I definitely don't need to waste, or maybe not waste, but I don't need to spend this currency on that event. And that leaves us with just one thing now, which is this new Grimoire Wish event. I did some math on this. You're going to expect to get 0.949 golden heads per spin. So you can look at this as basically being like a 1-to-1 ratio. It's going to be slightly less than that. So you're looking at probably like you'd expect to get 55 tokens from the legend or from the gold chest, and like 37 from the silver, and 19 from the bronze, and so on. These are basically just 10 to 5. So yeah, if you're looking to only spend gems on this event, I think that just buying this one here that's 50% off is worth it. And then you can go ahead and select a hero. I guess for us, we will go ahead and can we select this? Okay, so weird edit here. It got unreasonably loud in my background. So yeah, that's a thing. But what that gave me a chance to notice is that you get 88 hero tokens from this instead of 10 hero tokens. So you'd actually expect to get 1.144 legendary hero tokens per spin instead of like 0.949. So definitely then buying this 500 gem one is worth it, and the bundles are worth it. Even with a 949, it would be worth it relative to like the Heroes of Tamaris or something. And I guess now the question is, what would I want to select in here? And I think the answer is pretty clear. I think we just go with the G4 hero tokens because we will have our Thunderlin awakened or almost awakened by the time G4 mages come out. One thing that I really wish they would do with these types of events is allow you to select heroes that you don't have unlocked yet. I think it's so anti-free-to-play. There's so many anti-free-to-play things that this game does that I don't know, I almost want to just make a video on it. That's kind of what the exemplar video coming up whenever the next Forge of Light comes out will be about, or focused around. But yeah, the fact that you're not allowed or not able to select heroes you don't have unlocked yet, I think is just absolutely ridiculous. Anyways, let's go ahead and select the 50 legendary hero tokens for G4. Yeah, that just makes more sense for us than Thunderlin, I think. We can go ahead and wish here and see what this animation looks like. Probably gonna get something over here. Okay, we got 2 G4 hero tokens. That's worth it for us. Oh, the next wish costs 2. Oh, I see. Well, disregard what I said then, I guess. Huh. So, interesting. Huh. Well, I can't really give a good explanation as to how this event works then, can I? These percentage chances, they raised a bit here. Let me just go ahead and do the math real quick, I guess. So now that I did that, my chances of getting a legendary hero token went down. If I spend 2 tokens, I would expect to get 1.8 legendary hero tokens. So it went down slightly. And then I guess as you... I almost want to spend more gems on this just to see how it works, but I guess there'll be videos, yeah, there'll be other people's videos that you can go ahead and watch to see how exactly this event ends up working. I imagine once you get the best prize, like the whole thing clears. Well, this is a common type of event in other types of games. So, yeah, I guess I'll link a couple of videos about Grimoire's Wish down in the description. I didn't prepare for this. I was just kind of winging it, and that's why I guess you should prepare, because you get absolutely blindsided by more anti-free-to-play mechanics. That's cool. I almost want to just like rage buy these, but let me actually go ahead and go onto a farm account real quick. I want to see if I can even do 3 spins or not. Let's go see if we can. Okay, here we are on a farm account. So let's go ahead and I guess select somebody here. Tobin, why not? Or no, Thalia, that's funny. Okay, so we go ahead and buy these tokens and then see if it lets us do it. Okay, so we got the mana there, 2 legendary hero tokens. Okay, the third one does cost 3. Okay. Oh, we got 10 there, actually. That's pretty good. Nice. And the next one costs 5. So, yeah, we can't do that. But, okay, at least it does allow you to do 3 spins. Would I say that doing 3 spins here is worth it as free-to-play? I don't think so. I think more often than not, you're going to get wrecked. I think doing 1 spin is probably okay. Unless you just love gambling, I guess. But the probability of getting this is like 1 in 300, 1 in 400. So, yeah, I don't know. Depends on how you like playing the game. I'm not going to spend more gems on this event on my main account. That is for sure. But if you're a whale, if you're a high spender, then definitely spend on this. Like 100% spend on this. It's probably the highest value. I'm not sure how it would compare to the wheel, actually. I guess you'd have to watch other people's videos. This is getting kind of long here, though, on this Grimoire event, so my bad. Let me go ahead and hop back to my main account and wrap up this video real quick. Alright, well, that was claiming the end of season rewards there. Hope you enjoyed coming along for the ride with me for doing that. And then also rambling about this Grimoire wish here for probably way too long. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it as free to play though. It's like, I don't know, it's 5,500 gems. Speaking of gems, if you are free to play, remember to have 9,000 gems saved up for the start of the next season. That way you can buy and save your Destiny tickets. That way you get to 100, you spin the wheel, you get 4 strongest Lord heroes guaranteed, or you at least get to get the one that you want and then stop, like I have tended to do. Yeah, and I will also be updating the pinned comment on one of those videos that I posted recently with the artifact event there, where I said that you could get the wolf howl horn, or not the wolf howl horn, sorry, whatever the new cavalry artifact is out of this. Just once we actually get into the season, like once the Forge of Light is here and everything. Kind of speaking over myself, so that's rough. Anyways, I got tons of things to do. I took about a week off for making content for some reasons, and yeah, I'll be back into the flow of things here soon, hopefully. Anyways, yeah, looking forward to next season and hope to see you there. Thanks for watching, and have a great rest of your day.